Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So I think I might have actually found probably the most based and unapologetic conservative voice that the world, probably the whole entire world, has to offer. You guys have got to get to know this guy. But before we dig into it, thanks so much to everyone that's been subscribing and leaving such great comments. Really appreciate the support, guys. If you haven't already, please join us. Help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the videos so people can see them. So, guys, I give you European Member of Parliament, Dominic Tariny. Enjoy this.
How many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you are asking me, if you are asking me about Muslims illegal immigration, none, not even one will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal. We took over 2 million Ukrainians who are working, who are peaceful in Poland. We will not receive even one Muslim because this is what we promised.
But I asked not about illegal immigrants, I asked about refugees. And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Of course, because this is what our people are expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why our government was elected. But this is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack. Look at the streets in Poland. And we can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
So yeah, that dude is base, man. He cares about his family and he cares about his country. Nothing else. What an obviously crazy person, right? And I promise you, if he was a politician here, they would have shut him down and neutered him almost immediately.
Lowest unemployment in European Union is Poland. The highest GDP after COVID in European Union is Poland. One of the lowest debts in European Union is Poland. So don't give us this rubbish about the need of educated immigration, as we heard yesterday. We don't need your doctors. We don't need your engineers. Take them all and pay for them. We don't need them. You know why? Because there is 0 terrorist attacks in Poland. Why? Because there is no illegal migration in Poland. So don't give me this look. Don't give me these arguments about the populism, because this is a fact. This is your data from Eurostat. So we don't need your engineers, we don't need your doctors. Take them. Do not teach us. Do not teach us about democracy, because we know what the democracy is. So learn from Poland. Be like Poland. Thank you very much.
That's awesome, dude. No apology. I mean, learn from Poland. Be like Poland. Thank you very much. I mean, dude, homeboy is not wrong. He's 1000% right. But you know, we live in a time where probably anyone with any sense can only agree with this. Yet anyone who actually dares to verbalize it is destroyed and is vilified as, some sort of ist or some sort of ism. Probably actually all of them. You know, what you see here is just an unintelligent white istanism. That's what they'll tell you. He's an istanism. But, why are his ideas so crazy? When did it become the ultimate virtue signal for Western countries to open their doors and open their bank accounts to every economic migrant on the planet? Why is that a thing? And why is it now racist to expect the people you invite to be a part of your wonderful, beautiful country to assimilate and actually want to become a part of the fold? Either do that or don't come. How is that racist? How is that wrong? Why is it our responsibility? And we see it literally right now. We see it in the fictional country of Palestine, where not even their neighbors will crack the door even a little bit just to check on them. Yet here we have the American left pounding the drum, that it's our responsibility to just roll out the red carpet.
What was your response when you heard what Governor DeSantis said?
I dealt with this every day for 2 years. And, what I can tell you is you have to realize that whether we're talking about Gazans and Palestinians, all of them don't you've got half of them at the time that I was there didn't want to be under Hamas's rule. They didn't want to have terrorists overseeing them. They knew that they were living a terrible life because of Hamas. You had the other half that supported Hamas and wanted to be a part of that. We see that with Iran too. The Iranian people don't want to be under that Iranian regime. They don't. We saw what happened to Mahsa Amini. We saw how they treat them. There are so many of these people who want to be free from this terrorist rule. They want to be free from all of that. And America's always been sympathetic to the fact that you can separate civilians from terrorists. And that's what we have to do.
So how did we get here, guys? And let me know in the comments, what do you think the end goal of the leftists and their mob of intellectually deficient followers really is? Why is it the U.S. responsibility to open up to the entire world, But also, why is it the great Istanism if you dare disagree or see things a different way? And what is really going on, when the crazies and the neocons are singing the same exact song?
Part of the question on the issues of refugees coming to Jordan, and I think I can quite strongly speak on behalf not only of Jordan as a nation, but of our friends in Egypt. That is a red line. Because I think that is the plan by certain of the usual suspects to try and create de facto issues on the ground. No refugees in Jordan, no refugees in Egypt.
Nikki, what the hell are you even talking about? You're preaching like it's 2003 and you're about to go into Iraq to liberate people that you say you can easily tell apart and that they really want you there. We've seen this show before, guys. Do you not remember what happened when we got to Iraq? Once the dust settled, everybody was shooting at us. Nobody wanted us there. Nobody wanted the Yankee Christian liberation. I mean, does Nikki Haley really not remember this stuff? And now she's quietly intimating that if we really screw up and make her president, she's got designs on more liberation in the Middle East. No, we can't let that happen. That cannot happen. And did you hear when she said 50% of the people that she's suggesting we welcome 100% of are terrorists or terrorist sympathizers? So 50% of the people we bring here are going to be terrorists or terrorist sympathizers. That can't happen. How is Jake Donald Trump Tapper not questioning this? None of this is making sense. The countries in the region where basically zero assimilation would be necessary would not even take one, while we are expected to take all of them. What sort of sense does any of that make? And really, guys, as I go on and on about this, I realize, that we really don't even need to be arguing about whether we're going to open our doors or not. They're open. They've been open. And sadly, I think they're going to stay open until there's a big enough blast to knock them over on themselves.
At the southern border, because obviously the chaos there, the openness, you can argue about that, but I mean, record numbers of people showing up there, record numbers of people who are either on a terror list or associated with somebody who is a family member, an associate. We're at record numbers for those. How worried are you, as somebody who is, your job is national security, that we have an issue there with somebody who would be a bad actor, a copycat, or a terrorist cell?
We're concerned about the potential spillover from the war against Hamas in terms of domestic security. That's why days ago, within a day or two of the attacks, the president ordered the team, the national security team and the Department of Homeland Security to work with state and local authorities to make sure that we have the intel picture in place to be able to identify and potentially disrupt any domestic terror threat as a result of what's going on against Hamas. And I will tell you that even as we were speaking here this morning, we simply don't have any specific credible threat to speak to, but that doesn't mean we're not looking very, very hard.
So, they can be concerned, but Ron DeSantis or any other Republican politician, 3, 2, 1, so they can be concerned. But Ron DeSantis or any other Republican politician or you or me is concerned, and we're just a backwards bigot. And because you'll be viewed as a backwards bigot, you wind up zipping up your Nikki Haley rhino costume and going on CNN to beg the world to come here. They're literally, there is only one person in probably the whole of American politics that will unapologetically and without filter tell you exactly how it is.
But as I've already said many, many times before, I will immediately reinstate and expand the wildly successful Trump travel ban on entry from terror-plagued countries, territories, and places. They ended it. And it just kept us safe. We wouldn't let people come in from certain countries where there's tremendous terror. Makes sense, right? If you're coming from somewhere full of people who want to kill Americans, we will not let you in. We worked very hard on that.
I can't even add to that, guys. It's impossible to reasonably disagree with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.